Okay, so we just had one of the worst days, or I guess two of the worst days in the market, followed by one of the best days in the market. We've seen an absolute rebound in prices. Things were very clearly extremely oversold, and it didn't really line up. None of the prices made sense. You just had like 20 people selling one skin. They kept undercutting each other, and the price dropped thousands of dollars. Now, today, I have spent $13,000 on skins and just various things, and I'm going to cover why and where I think the market's going from here, why I bought specifically what I did, and how you guys can buy stuff as well. So first off, pretty much everything is up today. I'm not going to scroll through everything. I'm pretty much just going to cover a few basic points as to what I think is going to do well in the market right now. So Raffle Monster actually covered this. He said, Vice gloves, minimum wear, 5,000 total in existence, dropped 70% because 17 of them got crafted, same as a normal day of opening cases. At the end of the day, you need 5 coverts to trade up for a knife, gloves, whatever it may be. Now, let's take a look at the glove case, because I'll come back to cover this later in the video as well. The glove case, one of the most expensive cases in the game. It dropped off quite a bit, I guess because it's update, $13.13 on Steam right now. Very expensive to unbox. The covert, what the fuck? The coverts are up a lot in price, not $16,000, but they are up a lot. And there is 24 possible pairs of gloves in this case. Now, there's a lot of just garbage gloves in this case as well, but this is kind of the main thing that I want to cover in this video, is there's, when you're doing a trade up with 5 coverts, a 1 in 24 chance of getting the gloves you want. Let's just say they're Pandora's boxes. So I'll come back to this as well. If you want to buy skins or cash out your skins instantly at a great price, check out Skin.land, where you could also get a free $10 bonus on your first sale. Skin.land is a site I use to insta-sell skins myself. They offer incredible prices and the process is very easy. Just make sure to click that link at the top of the description for your $10 bonus or enter code CHF on the site. Then go to your profile and enter your trade URL and you're all ready to sell and buy. Then select the skins you want to cash out instantly. Just click the skins you want to sell, select your payment method, either crypto or various bank transfer methods if you're in Europe. Then just confirm the trade the bot sends you on Steam instantly, and you're done. The entire process only takes around 5 minutes max, and receiving the money typically doesn't take more than 20 minutes for crypto. For bank transfers, it might take a few business days though. You can also buy skins for 30% cheaper than the Steam market value on Skin.land as well. They have a ton of deposit methods, so whether you're looking to buy or sell, check them out with that link at the top of the description and get your $10 bonus today. Let's say, what are the coverts in this case? I don't even remember. SSG, what is it called? Dragonfire. I'll actually look, I'll look on Price Empire so we could actually get a price for it. So you have to trade up 5 Dragonfires. We'll just say, I guess we'll say factory new, and they'll give you minimal wear gloves. Let's see how much that costs. And, I mean, it's not exactly dirt cheap, obviously. All right. 5 of these in factory new, buff price, by the way, and buff is probably cheaper than the American markets as well. $322 for these things. They're actually $280 on CS Float, but $1,400 or so to trade up for a 1 in 24 chance at getting a good pair of gloves. Where did this page go? I don't know. I lost it. 1 in 24 chance of getting a good pair of gloves costs like $1,400. $1,400 times 24 is $33,600. So on paper, that's how much it would cost by just trading up at the current prices to get, you know, hedge mazes, Pandora's boxes, something like that. That's not necessarily something to panic over. And with the prices gloves have crashed to right now, it actually probably, it doesn't make sense to trade up to them because, you know, all the gloves are too cheap right now. So that could mean one of two things. It either means the coverts are going to drop in price or it means the gloves are going to go back up. And me personally, I would much more be betting on the gloves going back up in price. Now, if you're curious in how, you know, confident I am in this, let me show you guys what I've recently bought. Also, I tried to recently buy a butterfly gamma Doppler. It's still processing. I don't know if that's going to go through. So many of the sites are so busy right now, and so many people are trying to snipe skins that so many orders are not going through. I use Skin.land. They sponsored this video. Thank you to them for that. They are an incredible site, and I've just sniped what I think are some very good deals. For starters, the Butterfly Fade. I really like this knife, and I think butterfly knives still, easily, the most desired knives in the game. This thing dropped off 50% in price. It was $5 grand before this crash. I just bought it for $2,400. In my mind, worst case scenario, this thing's dropping back to like it's dropping another 400 bucks to like 2 grand, or else people wouldn't trade up to it. I think it's going to go back up in price. I'll get more into this later on because I do think certain knives are going to get kind of wrecked. I don't think the butterfly fade is one of them. I think I got in at a great price here. What is this? These are all refunds because, once again, some things didn't go through. I ended up sniping 3 SSG08 Dragonfires factory new. All of these are $100 under CS float prices currently, so I think I got really good deals for them. Once again, $100 under cash price on Skin.land. Got 3 of them. Should be a free $300. Once again, they trade up to gloves as well. So, if anything, I think they're going to be increasing in price as gloves go back up again. Another thing I bought is Pandora's boxes. $4,800 for these things, and field tested. They were 10 grand before this update dropped. I think that's too much of a drop. I only think these gloves should drop in price when we see new gloves introduced in the game, and that has not happened yet. This could very easily be something I hold on to for a very short period of time if they get back to 10 grand in a week, which I think is extremely unlikely for it to happen that quickly. But if it does, I'll probably be selling for my $5,000 profit. Also got a Karambit Doppler Phase 2. This one's a bit more risky because it's in a lot of the old cases. You could get, I think, wait, let me double check. There's so much stuff to remember. I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't remember it a lot of the time. There's just simply too much. Actually, it's only in 3 cases. Chromas, all the chromas. So, I mean, once again, it's like I think reds are going to be increasing in price as these knives come back up. This thing was another thing that's down like 60% in price. Where did this page go? Down like 60% in price. This thing was like 5-6 grand before. I'm happy to buy at these prices. I was looking to buy these for a super long time. Let me actually go on over to Price Empire and show you guys this, because I think you guys will find the chart interesting. It says $1,800 on Buff, by the way. If any of you can... this might not be accurate. Once again, all of the sites are so overloaded right now. It's like... I don't think it's accurate. It's going to make me sign in. Okay, whatever. You guys get the point. Where to go? Okay, we'll scroll down. It was 5 grand. 5 grand on the dot pretty much. Dropped to $1,100, which is clearly insane. Back at... once again, these charts aren't 100% accurate. But one of the things I was talking about for a long, long time was coming back to consolidation levels. In my mind, this is a level of pre-hype consolidation. $2,000, $2,200. That's why I was happy to buy here. I looked at this chart. Sure, it would have been great to get in at a grand, but that was pretty much impossible to time that exact dip. I think I got in at a very good price, a very safe price. And I still think it's completely fine to hold that skin for now. That is not all I bought, though. I bought MP9 Starlight Protector. I'll show you guys what I tried to buy at the beginning, too. I bought this because it trades... Oh, my God. I don't even remember. MP9 Starlight Protector. It trades up to something. Something good. Some good knife. It's from the Dreams and Nightmares case. So, Butterfly Emerald. That's what I was going to talk about. There's very good butterfly knives in this case. This case is still like $2 and some change on the Steam market, I believe. Maybe it dipped back down a little bit. $1.57. Is that accurate? No, it's $2.11. I knew it was above $2. But it's like, I'm still confident in this case. People are still going to want their butterfly gamma Dopplers, their butterfly emeralds, something like, everything like that. So, very happy to buy this thing. I tried to buy like 20 of them, and they all got sniped. So, I ended up only getting 1, I think. That's another thing with an error. This morning, I bought a Deagle Blaze. I'm very happy with this purchase. I sold mine for like $800-900 a couple months ago, I believe. Maybe it's for $1,000. I don't remember. This is definitely a good price to get in on, though. It's another one where on CS Float, it's $200. No. It's $100 more expensive. I believe they were, well, at least it was this morning. It was listed for like $850. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm buying this $100 on the market. It's a skin that wasn't even affected by this update. So for me to get in at a cheap price, I'm just very, very happy with it. Now, that is not from today. What was I going to show you guys? I tried to buy so much stuff, and it didn't go through. Where did it go? Is this it? No. Is this it? Here it is. This is what I tried to buy originally, and I had to change it up. Tons of MP9 Starlight Protectors. I actually got a Nightwish and another Starlight Protector that are on trade hold, apparently. But all of this got canceled. There was a M9 Doppler Phase 4 that I tried to get. $1,000. Somebody sniped it before me. A Karambit. Somebody sniped it before me. It doesn't even show up here. But there was a Flip Ruby for like $1,000 as well that I tried to buy, and somebody just sniped it before me. So if you got one of those, shout out to you. But either way, I'm extremely happy with all the stuff I've got. Butterfly Fade, Phase 2, Pandora's Boxes, bunch of Starlight Protectors. My buddy sold me this earlier today for a few $100. I got I forgot about this. Deagle Sunset Storm as well, another skin that crashed for no good reason. And then I just had some leftover balance. I bought that as well. So, yeah. So I think the market is absolutely going to bounce right now. I think what's going to come out of this is that coverts are just going to be more expensive. I think they could slowly increase in price over time, especially in the more desired cases, the glove case, the breakout case, the dreams and nightmares case, just a few examples right there. But it could just be an all-around thing as well. I think the more likely scenario is that rather than gloves dropping and knives dropping, just, you know, crashing to garbage levels, I think coverts are going to come up more in price, and then the gloves and the knives are going to follow as well, or they'll probably front run it, and then the coverts will start coming up too. Now, I did say earlier in this video, I want to talk about things that are probably going to, you know, not do too well in price. And Raffle Monster covered this as well, so I'll kind of just go over his thoughts. He said, failed trade-up outcome golds will drop more as arbitragers, oh my god, I can't say that word, you know it, spam and liquidate to do more trade-ups. So pretty much if somebody's going for a butterfly gamma Doppler and they end up with a gut knife rust coat, those aren't in the same case, but you get the scenario. If they end up with just some garbage knife, they're probably going to sell it, buy some more reds, and try to spam up for the gold. So probably really garbage knives like gut knife rust coats, like stain knives, what else? Boreal Forests, Forest DD Pats, stuff like that. I don't think they're going to be anywhere near desired anymore, unfortunately, because you'll be able to trade up for them. There's not going to be a ton of demand for them. Nobody's going to want to unbox cases to try and get stuff like that. But I do think the super expensive stuff, the Gamma Dopplers, the Rubies, the Fade skins, like the Butterfly Fade, for example, I still think all of that is going to be really expensive. At the end of the day, I still think those are the good skins you want to stick with. Those are the skins that are going to increase in price because people want to trade up to them. So I think the coverts are going to increase in price along with those knives as well in those cases to justify it. So that's where we're at right now. Do I think things are going to get back to their pre-hype levels, or not pre-hype, pre-crash levels, I guess we could say, in the next week? I have no idea. If you think I can predict a market that's swinging 60% in a day, you'd be wrong. But once again, I did just spend $13,000 on skins, and I think the butterfly. Transactions. I think the butterfly that I'm trying to buy, I don't think this one's gonna go through. So I still have to spend another $2,500 and see what I could get here. So I'm probably gonna end up with something different than that butterfly gamma Doppler. We'll just see what's listed here. I have to check the CS float prices. Everything is so wonky right now, but that's where we're at right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to buy the dip. I think it's a safe option right now. I just spend a lot of money doing it. But once again, this is a very risky market. It's a very volatile market. So stay safe out there. Don't waste all your money doing it. I can afford to lose 13 grand. If you guys don't put your life savings in it. That's all I'm trying to say. That's going to wrap it up for this one. Skin.land, top of the description. Check them out. They are the GOATs. Hopefully they made me a lot of money off of this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.